Today is July 4th. July 4th, 2013. 237 years after our birth. It's a long time for sure. If I look around now, I say it seems a short time for freedom to live and die. I would have thought that it would have lasted longer, that it wouldn't have started to decay so fast. Especially in the face of the facts that our founding fathers 237 years ago started this country at great personal risk to themselves, knowing that if they failed, they'd be branded traitors and outlaws, and if caught, hung. They did it anyway. And they did it anyway because there's one thing that rings true to me, I know must have ran through their heads, and that is, man has a right to be heard, a right to be free. They petitioned the king. Several times Franklin went back and forth across the Atlantic to seek audiences with His Majesty, to be turned away, ridiculed, mocked, derided. And in the face of that, our founding fathers, they stood and they said, we will be heard. Man will be heard. He will be given his rights and they will be respected. And if you will not give us that right, we will secure it for ourselves. I think about that and I think about today and I say, are we waiting for the government to give back our rights? Are we waiting for them to wake up one day and realize what they've done is wrong? Our federal government targeting patriots, leaving American citizens to die in foreign siege, foreign soil. Are we expecting to wake up one day and find that, or do we look at the example our founders set for us? They set for us 237 years ago, and say, okay, you will not give me my right, I will secure it for myself. For after all, the Declaration says our government only governs with the consent of the governed. I no longer consent. Do you? I don't think any of us do. So, look at the Declaration again. Move farther down the page and say, no, that's a risk, man. I don't want to rise up. It is your duty and your right to throw off such government and secure new guards for your future. That's exact wording. It's your duty and your right. I will not be negligent in my duty as a citizen of this country. And I would ask others to stand with me and say, I won't either. Damn the consequences. Just like my founding fathers, I am not important. The individual is important, but I, in the face of tyranny, am not so important that I will let tyranny become reality. I am not important. Say that to yourself. And I know that to secure the right of the individual, sometimes that's exactly what must be sacrificed. For the individual to be free, one has to say, so that all may have that, I may not. I am willing to take to secure that for my future, my family's future, my descendants. I am willing to sacrifice that thing that is me, my life. I'm willing to put it on the table and take that risk. We were founded on that risk. We were founded on that principle that the individual is important, but it is not in the face of tyranny. That life is not so sweet as to be lived in chains, and freedom is to be secured at any cost. And for the years our country has existed up until this day, the greatest hope can be found in the fighting man's sacrifice on our shores and on foreign soil. In his sacrifice, we see the greatest hope, the most powerful hope I think you can find on this planet outside of maybe belief in God. I think it's all part of God, being free. Christ gave up the freedom of religion. But that hope that is embodied in his sacrifice is the hope that through his sacrifice, through him laying his life at the foot of the tree of liberty, that America will live. That is the power of that sacrifice. And the hope in it, that through his laying down his life at the tree of liberty at its feet, saying, this is for the freedom of man so he will be heard, because he will be listened to, and all men are equal. I lay my life here for that, so that the idea that is America may live. If we are willing to give any less, we dishonor their sacrifice and the risks taken by those founding fathers to secure what we now have, and they're losing. On this 4th of July, I ask you to not be negligent in your duty as citizen. Say, I will no longer give the government money, except when I have to for gas, stuff like that, because I will not fund my own slavery. I will not obey laws that are unconstitutional. I will not respect any law enforcement and acknowledge them as such. Respect them as a human being, unless they put force on you. But I will not recognize their authority if they act unconstitutionally. And our president, who has violated the Constitution, I do not recognize as my president. I am not a traitor. None of us are. This is July 4th. We love this country so much that we should be willing to sacrifice the tree of liberty as well, just like those patriots. Or if we are willing to sacrifice freedom for security, we are not deserving of either, and will eventually, as we see right now, lose both. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy Independence Day. May 2013 be the year that we declare ours again and stand for the greatness. Yes, the greatness that is America. God bless you. Don't believe in God. Happy Independence Day to you. Either way, peace be with you. May freedom be with all.